Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
Harry said to me yesterday, because I had the orange one on, he goes, you might want to change that. I said, I actually had the pink one on before that, but thanks. Because where it's warm, I just wear my pyjama bottoms and they're crop top. I'm like, sorry, are you calling me a tramp?
The audacity of your child is... he lives Miss Pitches.
I said to him, if you got with a girl and she didn't like me, would you stay with her? He goes, Dad stayed with you. I'm like, his mum prefers me than him. So, bye-bye.
The audacity of your child.
He's weird, right? Because obviously he's an arsehole all the time. But when he's done something or he's accomplished something, who does he message? Me. Who does he send pictures to? Me. So it's weird. I'm wondering if it's an age thing and he's soon gonna...
They say that they talk to
the people they love the most like shit. Oh, right, well.
I mean, we shouldn't really enforce that to be true, but...
It probably is. I used to talk to my mum like shit when I was younger. Right, let's get into it. Are you ready? Get the necks up. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Middle-Aged Opinion. I'm your host, Ellie.
And I'm your host, Emily. And today we are looking at MIVS.
I know, we haven't actually done that in a while.
No, I feel like they come up a lot, though, within...
Yes,
others.
within Reddit.
But, yeah, this is... Am I the arsehole?
Yeah.
This is what we're looking at.
So I'm going to get straight into it in Australian for some reason.
Let's go.
Okay. Am I the arsehole for not letting my bio dad and his wife adopt me and refusing to comply with family therapy?
I feel like we've read this one before.
Really? Because it didn't ring any bells when I read it.
Go on then.
You're like, I read that 17 weeks ago. Right. There's a lot of... When was it? It was put up one day ago. There's a lot of background, but I will condense it down for everyone and make it easy to follow. My bio dad walked out when I was a few months old. He and my mum weren't married, and the three of us have lived with... Hold on. They weren't married, and the three of us have lived with bio dad's parents. There you go. After bio dad walked out, me and my mum continued to live with them. My mum died when I was 3. Before she died, she had my grandparents adopt me. She got my bio dad to sign off on it, which he did, and my aunts and uncles said that he was happy to do so. Grandpa died when I was 9 and Grandma when I was 13. Grandma tried to get him to take some interest in me after Grandpa died, but he didn't. I lived with my uncle for a few months until my bio dad fought for custody and won. I didn't know my bio dad at this point. The only time that I saw him was at Grandpa and Grandmother's funeral. I was almost 14 when I was sent to live with bio dad and his family. I am now 17. I didn't want to live with bio dad. I wanted to live with my uncle or any of my aunts and uncles. I knew them. I grew up with them. They were in my life the whole time. But bio dad, being bio dad, won out with a judge who dismissed everything that my therapist had said. Now that I'm here, I'm pretty angry at him for pulling me away from everyone I know and love. Even 3 years later, I am still angry with him. He's married and has 5 children under the age of 10. All of them have tried to get me to give in and become a part of their family, but I am not willing to do that. So my bio dad and his wife decided that the three of us need to go to family therapy. They also wanted me to give my consent for them to adopt me. Bio dad tried to adopt me when he got custody, but the judge did listen to me on that, and I refused to give my consent. I sit in therapy every week and I don't engage. We've cycled through about 7 therapists in 2 years, and they are trying to find someone who can make me engage. They also giving me some more shit for refusing the adoption. Some of Bio dad's kids asked me to please be their brother and be adopted into the family. I always tell them that they are their parents and not mine, and I don't belong in this family, that I belong with my family. It upsets them, which angers Bio dad and his wife, but I won't give in just for random kids. My uncle tried to fight for custody again a few months ago, but again my wishes were dismissed. I told Bio dad if he let me go, I might not hate him and his family as much as I do now. He told me he wants me to embrace the family, not move away and never see them again. My dad's wife's parents are at the house all the time. They've started to scold me over rejecting the adoption and not participating in therapy. I told them to mind their own business a few times. Bio dad told me that this is unacceptable and I need to stop being this way. He told me he's my real dad and him adopting me corrects a mistake that he has made. I told him I'm never going to let this happen. The therapist we're currently in session with is also pushing me to accept the adoption even though I don't engage. I'm so sick and I am on a countdown going for my 18th birthday when my uncle comes to get me. But am I the arsehole for being stubborn with my position?
No.
I don't think so either. Elaborate. Come on, give me more.
First off, the first thing that literally triggered was this whole getting the kids to say, will you be my brother?
Yeah,
at the end of the day, they are brothers and sisters, whether they're both the same parents or not. They have the same dad. That makes them siblings. So making it so difficult,
it's like blackmail.
Yeah, and the whole pushing for the adoption. Why will that then make him your son and not as he is right now?
The wording, he's trying to make up for past mistakes.
That's bullshit. That would have no.
Because essentially you're saying that they're a mistake.
13 years of past mistake, you mean? Before you actually got back into any sort of contact. And he didn't even want the contact.
There was no need for him to walk away. I found it confusing as well that he clearly isn't part of his family's life. Like the dad is not part of his family's life, because obviously that is where the son grew up with his mum. And the mum died at 3 and he would have known that. And again, didn't engage and try to be a father to the boy from the age of 3 is upsetting. Right, top comment. Not the arsehole.
Absolutely not.
This sounds like kidnapping. Your sperm donor is a major selfish arsehole. He abandoned you and then just ripped you away from your own family.
I cannot believe the courts deemed that okay.
I can though, because of some of the stuff I've seen that the courts will let happen.
Absolutely. But the fact that he gave up his rights,
yeah,
and that child has been with that part of the family for 13 years,
yeah,
I just don't see how
it's been allowed.
That was allowed
because
it's not even like he's tried to, but he was just pushed out.
Yeah.
It's not that.
The other thing is,
and the man's gone on and had fucking how many more kids? 5 more kids.
Yeah, and he's been with this boy has been with the bio dad's family all these years, with the aunts and uncles, living with the uncle, blah blah blah, and now all of a sudden what, he wants to be father of the fucking year? Do fuck off. Right, and now here's everyone ganging up on you and harassing you. Get that therapist license number and ask your uncle to report them. What they are doing is unprofessional.
It's bullying, man.
Stay strong. I hope you don't have to wait too much longer. Everybody agrees that this is very manipulative and very... Oh,
It's disgusting.
not to mention that OP's dad probably collects survivor social benefits. Oh right, yeah, that's right. In America, if a parent dies, the other parent can claim a benefit. We've read this before,
Yeah.
like a death benefit. OP needs to check and make sure that it's switched to him when he turns 18, if he is still in school. Interesting.
But would he have got that if he gave up all rights to that child? Because they weren't married.
Maybe that's why he went to court. And then, well, yeah, because it would be like, say I was the aunt or the uncle and then I took on the child, then I would be entitled, so yeah. Then somebody said, it sounds like there may be some inheritance at stake. This is interesting because people are like, there's more to this. I wonder if OP... People are really like questioning now that this is very odd. It is very odd. I wonder why he's so interested now, or he wants to what? Seem like a model father?
No, I don't think it's anything to do with being a model father. I think actually, thinking about it, being American, there's more to that.
I don't understand why the judge is like, yeah, go on. I know you lost your mum and then your grandma and your granddad, and that's the only world that you know. Off you go.
To this complete stranger who just happened to share.
Who gave up all rights.
Yeah.
People are saying time to wait it out. You'll legally be an adult soon and you can make a plan. Opie did answer. He says, my uncle is coming for my birthday and he's taking me home. So this whole time, this poor boy is living somewhere that he doesn't even... My aunts and uncles are great. I've never stopped appreciating how hard they all fought for me to stay at home. That's all he talks about, home. It's almost sad on the dad that he can't grasp what he's doing out of whatever it is that's going on in his head.
It's just selfish reasons. That's it. Even if it was, I'm trying to make amends, but you're not listening to him. If you're listening to him and go, I really want to build something with you, even if it's just a small friendship, I want to build something with you, and I understand you would rather be there, but if you go back there, please can we still communicate?
But that's the
but
boy's...
he's not doing
the
that.
boy said to him, there's a possibility if you let me go home we can build some sort of future.
He said, I won't hate you as much.
Which is an open door. It's a positive compared to where they are now, babe. Like, some of those comments are right. It's like he's being held hostage. So anyway, moving on.
Wow. Let's start deep here, babe.
I do like Am I the Arsehole?
Oh, mate. No, you're not the arsehole, my darling.
No, not
Good
even
luck
a
to
little
you
bit.
for when you turn 18.
Not long.
And you get to go home.
Go home, no. Can you
So
imagine?
sad.
It is sad.
Am I the arsehole for inviting both of my boyfriend's divorced parents to his college grad without telling him?
Okay, go on. I don't know yet.
This has been deemed as well.
Mm.
I, 26 female, have been with my boyfriend, 24 male, for around 6 months.
Quite new.
Very new. We seem to always be on the same page about everything. We've met each other's families and everything went smoothly. His parents divorced when he was a child, 5th grade, but are both remarried and happy. Weeks ago, he invited me to his college convocation
Okay.
and graduation ceremony, and I said I'd be there. Each person receives 2 tickets, so it was going to be me and one other person. I asked who he'd like to bring, and he immediately said he'd love to bring his parents, but he couldn't pick one. so he thought it was best that just him and I go. I agreed to his choice and was excited. Recently, we had dinner at his mum's and she was asking questions about his graduation. My boyfriend lied, saying they only gave him one extra ticket and he'd already given it to me. His mum was visibly upset and I felt guilty about the lie and the extra ticket he wasn't giving to her. I have only been in this picture for 6 months and this was a huge event for him. I wanted his mum to be there. My boyfriend has never mentioned much about his parents' interactions now that they are divorced, but this one action made me question if they are both moved on and in happy relationships and seemingly on good terms, couldn't they both go to the grad and be civil? I spent the next few days thinking over and ended up reaching out to boyfriend's mum without telling him. I explained the situation to her and asked if she would feel comfortable going to the celebration with her ex, and she loved this idea. I felt I was doing the right thing, so I also asked his dad, who agreed. Honestly, I felt like he would love the surprise of both his parents being there, but pulling off this scheme did not go over at all how I thought it would. The grad happened a few days ago and I arranged for his parents to meet him at the front entrance by texting him that I'd arrived there. We were all in on it and I was so excited for them to be together during the event. 10 minutes into the ceremony, my phone began blowing up with texts from my boyfriend asking where I was and why I gave my ticket away. I replied that I thought it would be so awesome for both his parents to be there. He was fuming. He told me that he specifically did not want them here and that he had invited me. I felt heartbroken and apologised, but began to wonder if I'm an arsehole because I deceived him intentionally. He said I broke his trust, caused awkwardness and made him upset because seeing them together made him devastated instead of happy. While I know my intentions were good, I believe he is being very sensitive about something that honestly could have been a sweet family moment. The last week he has been so cold to me despite my attempts to make things better. I feel bad for hurting him, but his parents said the event was great when I asked them, so I feel like this might be a him problem for being stuck in a divorce that happened in the 5th grade.
I feel the only thing that saved her is that at the beginning she said that he said, I'd like both my parents to be here, but I've only got 2 tickets and I want you to have one. Now, he basically said, I'd love them to come, but I want you to come. So I don't feel like it was malice. I don't feel like she's the arsehole, personally myself. I feel like best intentions aren't always best intentions, but it really was. She wanted his parents to be like, super proud, be there in that moment. Do you know what I mean? I don't think she's the arsehole. I feel like it was really from a good place.
I think it was from a good place.
Yeah.
And you're right, he did say, oh, I'd like them to, but...
Yeah. I've only got 2 tickets. What did Reddit say?
She's the arsehole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Go
Deemed arsehole. Look at that. Nice red arsehole.
Oh, let's hear why. Maybe I'm missing something.
So top comment. You're the arsehole. It wasn't your decision to make. Doesn't matter if you feel he made the right call or not. It's your job to support him in the moments and stand with him, not against him. My parents get along great, even through separation, but if you invited them to my event without telling me, it would 100% be the last thing you did as my girlfriend. You might not know of some odd dynamic or past event that makes this miserable for him.
I still don't feel like it was from malice. Maybe she was the arsehole for doing it without his consent. But that's what I'm saying. That one statement at the beginning just makes me feel like she was like, oh, I really wants them here, but because of me they can't be. What do you think?
I mean, she did reply. Get on.
Go on.
I did a bit of research beforehand, and it seems the divorce was amicable. No cheating, no betrayal, just fell out of love. But I can see how this can still be an issue. I didn't think of. Thanks for the comment. Then they said a bit of research. What gave you any right to do that? It was literally none of your business. You just needed to respect your partner's wishes and support them. You majorly overstepped here. Making decisions about someone else's family dynamics without their consent is never okay.
He hasn't dumped her, he's just pissed off.
She hasn't said. But yeah, he seems just pissed off at the moment. You're making yourself sound worse. You've been so selfish and horrible. You don't even see it. This is such a big personal thing for your boyfriend, and you made it all about yourself. I don't think she did.
I can't see what they're all seeing.
This one I don't. You wanted him to be like, oh my God, you're so great. This is so cool. No, it's not. It's messed up. I think it came from a good place.
And it backfired.
Massively backfired, because even though there was nothing bad that happened for them to split up, as a child in a separated family, it possibly could have been really traumatizing for him.
Listen, she overstepped. I get it. I just don't. It's just not that. Everyone's making out like it was malicious and she was only thinking of herself. I don't believe that.
Yeah, a bit of research, girl. Stay in your damn lane.
This
was not your decision to make. It wasn't her decision to make.
No, it wasn't.
It was his graduation, and he chose her.
Yeah. The other thing as well, she did make sure before inviting both of them that there was not going to be any drama. But then people are like, what gives you the right? I don't know. I just don't think
It does not matter. He still chose not to invite them when he could have himself, and he could have.
Yeah.
Instead, you let him down by not attending yourself and overstepping a major boundary by managing his relationship with his parents. You are only 6 months in and you already have the attitude of you know better about his life, his history, his feelings, about his situation.
I don't think she's the arsehole. She overstepped, that's it. Oh, it's actually thick skull there. Get it through your thick skull.
I think your research skills aren't nearly as good as you thought they were.
Oh dear.
You keep commenting.
I would have deleted Reddit after that point. That might be the first time that I'm like not the arsehole when it's arsehole. Do you know that?
She's like, thanks for the comments. This is something I don't have personal experience with. So I think for me, I didn't see how deep this wound can be.
Oh, so people are, I don't know, it's too harsh for me.
They're proper going in on her being selfish.
I don't think it came from a selfish place.
It's all about me.
Unless he didn't make that comment. Unless he didn't actually say, I wish I could have them both, but I want you.
Oh, this is one of the top commenters as well. Your relationship will never recover from this. Every time he sees you, he will remember your betrayal and how you went out of your way to ruin his graduation for him when he had clearly told you he wanted something else. Your relationship is over. He has just not told you yet.
And delete Reddit.
Yeah.
It would literally be like, oh my God, I'm the worst person ever.
No, all OPs are like that for some reason.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, I definitely realised I fucked up because A, read all these posts. B, he admitted something to me this morning. his divorced parents were caught having an affair with each other years ago, cheating on their new partners, and now have caused problems for his step parents. I've been an arsehole regardless, I think, but I now realise how bad I messed up. And why I shouldn't ever do anything like this again. Yes, do better with your next partner.
Listen, guys, come on. She did it. It wasn't from... You're all saying it was from a selfish place. I don't think it was.
She didn't know that information. I don't think it was from a selfish...
I really don't.
I think she was like, oh, it'd be really nice to have his parents there at his graduation.
She heard that comment.
You only do that once.
Right, she heard that comment. I'd love them here, but I want you to come. She probably in her head thought, he really wants his parents here. He don't want to hurt me.
Yeah, like, I've only been in your life for 6 months.
Right.
It makes more sense that they were there.
They're
amicable.
Yeah, I'm going to step back and let you have this moment with your parents, because that's what I want to do for you. It didn't come... Like, everyone's making out like she's the fucking devil, and she's not. Like,
calm
down.
Ultimately, also...
Right, now she knows
he wanted
better.
her there.
But the truth is, babe, if you were getting graduating, you like, you know, I'd love, but you know, or Helen is better.
I'd love my parents there, but do you know what? I want you.
Yeah,
I want you there.
In my head, I'd think you clearly want your parents there more, but that's the way I think.
I don't feel like he gave. I really want my parents there, but I want you there. I feel like it was, yeah, I would like my parents there, but I want you there. Like, I want you there.
And she has thought to herself, it's better that your parents go, because we've been together 6 months. You know, your parents have been there your whole life.
And he said no.
Yeah, it's still, it wasn't malice. It wasn't malice or self-thought, in my opinion. She really thought she was doing something nice. I truly believe that.
I think she was doing something. Yeah. I agree with you there, but it weren't a place to do so.
It was not, and she never will again. And ever in her whole entire life,
didn't listen to what he said.
She didn't. But honestly, that is proper over the top.
But yeah, I don't think he came from a bad place.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
like burn now. Yeah, everyone's like burn.
Fuck this.
Burn.
Up. In 6 months. How can I get rid of him?
Yeah.
I know.
Right. Moving on. That was so aggressive. It was so aggressive for what it was, honestly. Am I the arsehole for losing sexual interest after being compared to a paedophile? What? Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Anyway, am I the arsehole for losing sexual interest after being compared to a paedophile? So, long story short, my fiancé is traumatised about paedophiles for a very good reason. I won't go into it. We have had long conversations the other day about a couple of earlier partners I had when I was 25. These partners were 19 at the time, and at the time I didn't see anything wrong with the age gap. Looking back now, I feel off about it and was talking to her about this, but repeatedly during the conversation she kept referring to them as children, and I explained I wouldn't continue the conversation if she continues to do so because it's making me feel uncomfortable. I don't agree with the fact that I slept with them, but I certainly wouldn't call myself a pedo or say that I was sexually exploiting them. The conversation seemed to be heading directly there by the end of it. Cleared up my mindset and everything, but I still feel completely off after it all and having a hard time connecting sexually with my fiancé. Am I the arsehole? Is there anything I can do to talk to my fiancé about this? I know I should see a therapist.
They were over the age of 16. They were over the age of 18. He went like 50 something.
Yeah, I feel like this is America. I don't know why, I just always do. And I don't think 19 and 25 is a massive age gap.
I don't think that's awful.
I feel like she's got psychological problems.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't want to have sex if I was being called a paedophile either.
No.
Because
There's nothing sexy about that, is there?
Like, call the police. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is it that you think that I've done? Top comment. I was a single dad with a 6-year-old daughter when I started dating this woman with her own kids. One day she came over while I was doing laundry. I had just walked a full basket of clean clothes upstairs and tossed them on the bed so I could fold and sort things out from wrinkling too much. I invited her upstairs to hang out while I finished, and when she saw my daughter's clothes mixed in with mine, including, gasped, her underwear, she freaked out. She told me that I was sick for having my daughter's undies on my bed while folding. She didn't actually call me a pedo, but it was obvious where this was headed. I don't know what kind of special handling I was expected to use for my daughter's laundry, but it was a pretty fucked up moment. I broke it off after that a week later. So no, OP, you're good for losing interest, and I think you'd be better off moving on.
Yeah, I feel like I agree.
Why would that woman be like, oh my god, does that mean I'm a paedophile? Are you a paedophile?
I must be a pedo.
I'm a paedophile because my children's...
I was going to say, I think I've still got my son's pants in here somewhere.
Yeah, my children's boxer shorts, since they were young boys, pants at first, and that have been in mine and my husband's laundry.
I wash my clothes with my kids' clothes.
I wash my clothes with my kids' clothes.
That's what I do.
And I also fold on the area that I sleep in. The fuck is wrong with people?
I have no words for people like that.
Someone did reply back, that's just crazy. If she's got it in her head that there's something wrong with you because you fold your 6-year-old's laundry on your bed.
Where's she fold her laundry?
Maybe she's got a laundry room.
Oh, fuck.
She was like, povo. It wasn't the folding of the laundry, it was on the bed. She was like, povo. You were 100% right. Folding our bed, towels, kid sheets, it's weird. This is fucking hell. People are generally saying walk away.
Yeah, I feel like you're done here.
Or she goes to therapy and deals with whatever happened to her. Something happened to her, but that doesn't mean everybody is a paedophile.
No.
And the age gap it's not a big age gap. You're doing too much. Everyone's doing too much tonight, isn't they? That fucking slag in the last one.
Oh my god.
It's so weird, honestly. Right, go on.
Alright. Am I the arsehole for confronting my mum for asking my best friend about hiring me a prostitute?
Okay. For fuck's sake.
Everyone's doing too much.
It's too much for a Friday.
So this has been deemed as well. I'm 32, male. I have been single for most of my life. It bothers me sometimes, but it never keeps me awake at night. I work all day, so I don't usually attend the visits at my house. One day, my childhood friend, 32 male, and other friends came to visit, and my mum attended them. I heard some awkward laughing. I heard some awkward laughing from my room. I work from home office, but didn't pay much attention to it. When I finished my work and went downstairs to greet them, my best friend and another one asked me to come and talk to them in private. Little weird, but I go along with it. Turns out my mother asked them if they know of any prostitute they could hire so I'd get laid. She did this in front of all my friends with me being absent. I felt massively embarrassed and angry, but I hanged with them until they left. Later that night, I confront my mum about it, telling her why the fuck would she ever say such things in front of my friends. She replies with, "Oh, don't be dramatic. They're just they're just your friends, it's okay. I tell her no. Some things can't be said in public like that, especially about your son's sex life. It makes me look desperate for it. Then she started babbling about how sex is good for me and that she's worried I'm lonely. I appreciate her concern, but this wasn't it. I told her to never do that again, and she got upset as if I was attacking her for doing a good deed. Am I the arsehole, Reddit?
No. What the fuck? So the mum is like, oh, David, any prozzies you know that might want to come and fuck Richard? No.
I'm worried he's lonely.
This is the weirdest Reddit we've ever done. What the fuck?
I'm worried you're lonely, so let's get you a prostitute.
With STDs
that'll make you feel
stuff.
better.
Like, arrange a night out, guys.
Yeah,
Dickie needs to go on a night out.
Yeah,
get his dick wet.
And okay,
Why?
that's not where I was going.
Yeah, well, the mum's clearly interested in his sex life. Weird.
Too much.
Weird.
Too much.
Weird. No. Go on.
Participant 1, are you ready for this?
No.
What is wrong with these comments here? You're totally not the arsehole. This is completely inappropriate behaviour by your mum. Your sex life is a private thing, and while she could talk to you in private about it and voice her concerns, it's none of her business to embarrass you in front of other people and try to arrange prostitutes for you against your will. You should probably get your own place and leave your mother behind. I mean, at the age of 32, maybe it's time to leave home.
You didn't see me sending any up to Essex to my son, did you? He was lonely. Oh,
mate.
Don't worry, Gita be there in 20 minutes. Fucking hell.
You're a major popular subreddit. Their AI responses, it's supposed to... Oh, I don't know what that's about. It's inappropriate for anyone to hire someone for sex on someone else's behalf that has expressed no desire for it.
Plus it's illegal.
Yeah. Not the arsehole, but it looks like your mum... it looks like you live with your mum. In this case, you're still her little boy. And, well, there's some unhealthy dynamics. To prevent something like that in the future, get your own place and, well, your own life. That's rude. Might be at the core of why she's pushing him.
Listen, it's time to move out. It is time to move out because she's crossed the line now.
To marry a prostitute?
Listen, he's probably just getting on, working really hard, not thinking much about anything else. I don't think he's mooching off his mum. He's probably, just doing his thing. And I think that,
like mum?
No, it's too much.
She was trying to be like one of the lads with his mates.
It's too much. It's far too much.
It is a line that has been crossed.
Yeah. All of you tonight, you're doing too much. Right.
Calm down.
Am I the arsehole? How do I break up with my boyfriend?
Oh, you're an arsehole for asking Reddit.
So, I am 18 female and my boyfriend 29 male. Have been together...
18?
18 female and boyfriend 29 male.
Okay, practically 30.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have a problem with this age
fine.
gap?
Okay, that's a bigger age gap than the last one.
Yeah, mine and Paul's is bigger. And have been together for about 4 months. Not that big a deal.
Oh, I'm not naffed.
Yeah.
She's an adult.
And in these 4 months, I've tried to break up with him about 3 times. Sorry.
She's not trying very hard, is she?
And I don't want to come off as a donkey, but I'm not ready for our relationship. And I've told him this, and he just wants me to be better. But I want to experience...
Be better.
I want to experience life more before settling down and being truly better for someone. I want to be better for myself first, and he doesn't seem to understand or want to understand. And now it feels like if I break up with him, I'd be the donkey. and I don't like him. I just feel like it's lust, and I don't know the true meaning of love. And I'm not sure if he does, but I don't want to continue this cycle anymore. I just want to end things for good, but every time I do something to try end it or explain I want to end our relationship, he acts like a good boyfriend and then tries to blame everything on me, or sometimes everything on himself, till I apologise or tell him. He says we're all good, and I don't know what to do anymore. I want to spend time together, but we recently had deep talks, and when we do, we argue, and he leans on me heavily emotionally, and I can't take it anymore. What do you think?
I mean, what has she actually done to try and actually stop the relationship?
Listen, if someone's saying to you after 4 months, yeah, it's not working for me, and he sounds like a bit like a narcissist, because he's like twisting it all,
playing the good
and telling her she needs to do better.
Do you know what? Be the bad guy in this one. Go, do you know what? I accept that. I'm the bad guy. Good luck with finding a better person, because I'm not it. And block, delete, and disappear.
I agree. I think that she is trying to be too nice, and she needs to be like, you're right, I'm all those things. Yeah. And that's why we're not going to work.
Just call it a day. Yep, I'm everything you're saying I am. I am the clown in this. I'm the bad guy. I am the demon. And let's call it quits. And then block. So get out of there.
Top comment says, you don't need anybody's permission or consent to end a relationship. If you don't want to be with him for any reason, then end it. Tell him that it's over. No hints, no roundabouts. It's over. It's not a two-way conversation. Block him via phone, social media. Don't try to stay friends.
Yeah, she doesn't need to. How long was it?
They've only been together 4 months.
Yeah, you owe him nothing.
Right. Take it from an older lady, 40. Oh, that felt rude.
Wow.
Yeah. Felt rude. Do you feel offended?
I feel
a
like
little bit
attacked.
offended, yeah. That you're too young for a serious relationship with someone who is 10 plus years older than you. And after 4 months, it's almost certainly not love on either side.
This day and age, yeah, I agree. You're too young. There's too much out there for you guys. Go and live.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just like ridiculous. But I do feel like he does feel a bit narcissistic. Like he's manipulating.
Yeah. Like
which a lot of people often do in relationships.
What she said that
someone said, girl, please ghost his ass. I don't know if they're American or not, but
absolutely.
Yeah, they were. Donkey ass. I don't know why she kept saying donkey either.
Because she didn't want to say arse.
Oh.
Because an ass is another type of donkey.
Okay. I know that, but I don't... Yeah, okay, so she's polite.
She just was being polite. She didn't want to call herself an arse.
Everyone is like, delete, block, delete. I mean, we are in the...
Bye!
Yeah, he may know where you live, but you just call the police at that point. But we are in the good old age of delete and block.
Yeah, ghosting is a real thing.
Yeah.
And it's actually okay. It's not okay, but it's okay.
Throw this man away. Stop talking to him. Block him, block him, block him. Everyone's like, nah, nah. You're not the arsehole.
No.
It's done.
Move on with your life.
It's like fully done.
Before he tells you that he wants you to have his children, then you feel obliged to.
Yeah, it's a hell.
No.
Yeah. Right.
Am I the arsehole for telling my co-worker her kids are none of my business?
No, because they're not any of her business.
Ready?
Yeah.
School holidays are coming up and I have a co-worker panicking as she left it too late to book vacation slots. My company had a rule where no more than 3 workers can leave at the same time for vacation. I already filled in my vacation slot months ago as I haven't taken any in nearly a year. I'm single and unmarried and in my 30s. Company HR told my co-worker that her only way to get her vacation is to get one of us who already had our vacation time approved to trade with her. And considering out of the 3 of us whose vacations were approved, I'm the only female, guess who my co-worker approached for this trade?
You.
She tried explaining gently at first that her kids, 6 and 4 years of age apparently, were really looking forward to going to Disneyland and that everything is already booked and if I can give up my vacation spot for her. I told her no, as I too already made vacation bookings. It's a solo vacation, but I'm not about to tell her that. She got really pushy and kept on trying to insist I give her my vacation stop, saying that my kids would be so disappointed. I blew up at her after the 4th or 5th time, telling her that her kids being disappointed is none of my business. I didn't exactly keep my voice down, so at least half the office heard, and my co-worker turned red and left. One of my co-workers, 25 male, who sat to my side, who had heard the entire conversation, later told me that while he gets where I'm coming from, I could be a lot gentler and I didn't get how hard mothers get it. Am I the arsehole?
Right, first of all, she was gentle. She was gentle to start with, but she weren't grasping it. Oh, my kids, my kids. Bitch knew she had kids. Right?
Why would you book a vacation without booking the vacation off work?
So before the vacation was allocated, she already knew that she had had kids because she'd had them years prior. She knew that the time off school and that was coming up, and she still didn't book the vacation. So because she forgot.
Yeah, went ahead and booked an actual holiday.
Yeah, there is no holiday.
That's stupidity.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I agree. It's not really her problem. And just because people don't have kids don't mean they don't have lives as well. Come on now. Not the arsehole.
No. Why didn't she ask one of the others?
Yeah, well, because obviously she thought she could manipulate her. But she was like, yeah, you're bad for having kids.
Yeah, well, I'm not being funny, but if you cry at a man, she might have got a better way.
She probably would have done. I don't.
Unless he was married and had the same situation going on because they're going on vacation.
Right. And like I say, I do feel like she was gentle to start with. I do feel like she was trying to be like, I'm really sorry, but I've already booked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And who cares if it's a single, like, travel or whether she's going away with people? Who cares?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you did what you needed to do. You booked your holiday through work and you went and booked yourself a holiday.
She even felt like she couldn't say, I'm going on a solo trip, which is sad that she's being made to feel like she can't even say, I'm going away for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now, just a very relaxing trip at the... Oh, no, that's what she was saying to that. Not the arsehole. I'm also child-free by choice and arrange my vacations very early to make sure they are approved. Because that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Her inability to manage her life is not your problem to fix. Also, who makes reservations for a vacation before they have the time off approved? Co-workers suck. Enjoy your vacay. P.S. Solo travel is just as valid as family travel and support local economies in ways that family business does not. As someone who work depends on travel and hospitality, this is a huge thing actually. Are you comfortable sharing any exciting plans for your vacay? Don't let the haters get you down.
Yeah, staying at home, painting the bedroom.
No, just a very relaxing trip. A resort in Bali.
Nice.
With snorkeling and sightseeing. I haven't been there since I was 18.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, this is Aussie.
Australia?
Yeah, Bali's like they're going to Spain for them. Across the waters. Cheap flights and everything.
Nice.
I wish our local...
It's not cheap to go to Spain anymore either.
It's not cheap to go to Bali either.
No, it's not cheap to go anywhere. Everybody's working hard.
Yeah.
Are you happy for me to finish?
Go on.
Am I the arsehole?
Yeah.
Am I the arsehole
Yep.
for telling my boyfriend who's 100k in debt that he needs to make more money?
Ooh.
For some context, my boyfriend of almost 5 years, 27 male, has a bachelor's degree in psychology, which took him 5 years to get.
Well done, brother.
That feels like a dig.
I think well done, brother.
Yeah.
Good job.
From that, he's managed to rake up 100k in private loans.
But listen, university, college courses are fucking pricey. It ain't cheap.
Jobs in his field don't pay much without a master's, and I think he makes around £20 an hour now, but he lives at home and doesn't pay any bills but his student loan, which is a hefty amount, but his parents also give him a little money every month to put on top of it. He's been out of school for 4 years now, and he hasn't made much progress in his career, which I try not to put much pressure on him with the way the world is and has been for the last few years. He says he wants to get his master's, but he hates school and would have to take out more loans. I, 27 female, and very close to paying off my student loans due to the fact that I make close to 70k and am financially responsible. I recently asked my boyfriend if he could go on vacation in a lightly manner, and he got attitude saying he has too many things to pay for. Then he said it must be nice to be an adult and make money to pay off your loans, to which I replied he's the one staying at a low paying job and not asking his parents for more help. Then he replied saying, "Fuck off, you called me an arsehole for saying that. I personally don't think what I said warranted for that response, but he hasn't talked to me for 2 days. Am I the arsehole?"
The way that was written, yeah, I felt you were a little bit arsehole-y.
I feel like a little bit judgy.
Yeah.
Judgy arsehole.
Judgy arsehole.
She's already said, unless he's got his
I
masters.
don't feel like these guys are compatible.
I feel like she's always wanting more.
Yeah.
What is
I
with
mean,
the voice?
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not okay with
Yeah.
this. Not okay with this. He's obviously got a job, which is great.
Yeah.
He's done his bachelor's, great.
Yeah, he needs to get his masters. He took
It's
5
not a need,
years.
but obviously it does help when you want to boost that money.
He gets, she said,
bracket.
£20 an hour. Is it $20? It's the S with the line through it.
It's $1.
It's $1, so $20, which doesn't sound tiny. And he lives at home, and his parents are help paying off his thingy bob.
Which is really kind of them.
Yeah, but he just can't afford to fuck off abroad. And she's like, it took him 5 years. Top comment, a little bit, but his response to you was worse. Money.
Fuck off. I think I
would have
fuck
said,
off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Money is a huge factor in relationships, and it doesn't sound like you two are compatible in this area. I'd rethink the relationship, especially after he spoke to you like that. Come on, bitches.
Listen,
What is wrong with people on Reddit tonight?
Down.
Right.
She just put him down. Why is it okay for her to put him down?
That's
it's not
what
okay.
I'm not grasping.
It's not okay. How she's spoken about him, and because he told her to fuck off. Oh, what?
Yeah, I tell her
What
to
an
fuck off
arsehole.
as well. There's already resentment from both sides, and this is a huge factor when you don't like the person. Fuck off. Move on. Move on.
Move on.
Sounds like he has no ambition. Are you fucking alright? What is going on that I'm completely tonight not on the side of what Reddit's saying? I do think he has.
What's more than that? There's got to be more than he sounds like he's got no ambition.
I don't
Is that
understand. Yeah. Move on. Sounds like he's got no ambition. I disagree. It took him longer to get it sounds like it took him longer than it should have, an extra year maybe, to get his bachelor's degree, which not everybody finds it really easy in education, right? And it may take people longer than others. He's paying off his loan, which is what he said he's doing. He may be earning £20 an hour, and he's like, do I go for my master's? It might be too much for me. I already owe 100k. Like, you lot are too much,
I don't
mate.
enjoy school, so will I actually even be able to complete it? And actually, he's got a job. You can excel in your job.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's not working in McDonald's,
Come
no offence,
on,
but
the fuck?
he's not gone and done that course and then gone off and done something completely irrelevant.
Somebody did answer this and went, that's not true. He has a long time goal. He lives with his mum and dad rent free and lets them subsidise his life. Eventually marry his girlfriend and pawn the debt onto... No, they're not defending him. They're not. I was wrong, people. Pawn the debt onto her when they're married. Live off OP. Let her handle Pangled. What is... I don't
There's a lot of haters out there tonight.
My God.
Uh-oh.
I mean, all these posts are new that I've read, and these are like... And then someone said, a guy with a degree has no ambition, ? So psychology isn't the easiest. And he wants to go for his master's. 20 an hour is still like 38 grand a year. He's lashed out and got some pushback. I agree. I think you're all fucking out of your minds. The boy, you are.
Me.
He went to college. Is college there, isn't it? It's not university. Yeah. He went to college, our equivalent of university, which is no easy feat to learn psychology. Again, a very difficult study. And you're all fucking slagging him off. Someone did the calculations. 38 grand a year is not fuck all. He's paying his debt back, and you are all being fucking arseholes.
Wind your neck in, guys.
Yeah.
Rein it in. You guys are not okay today.
Yeah, it's not okay. And then people are comparing how much they paid for their psychology degree.
No one cares. No one cares. At the end of the day,
maybe he's dyslexic. Maybe he had to do an extra year because he didn't get the requirements in his however your schooling works before he went to college.
Yeah.
Maybe
he had to take a year out because of an
his
illness
nan died,
or something. Anywho's. I feel like we're being really hard on
then
him.
somebody said psychology is one of the easiest degrees to get. So I take it you've got that degree as well. The fuck is wrong with him? With people? No. You're all out of control.
Listen,
You've all lost your
I
mind.
would have said fuck you too if someone was putting me down.
Yeah.
With how I earn my money or the fact that I actually even earn money.
Yeah, I feel like you're all ripping him apart and making him out to be shit. And he has studied really hard, I'm assuming, to get a degree. I mean, you're all saying psychology's easy. Clearly indicates you have no idea about psychology, because actually you're learning all about the brain and different fucking mental health problems. So no, I wouldn't say that it's easy. I can't tonight anymore because there's nobody on here going,
I know I should have got you corona.
Yeah, the fuck is wrong with people? He probably feels shit about himself that he's on a low wage and he's scared of studying and getting more. And then what? It'd be on £40 an hour and you'll be like, wow, he's got 140k debt now and he's only on £40 an hour. Is it ever going to be good enough?
Yeah, I don't feel like there's much support happening here.
Oh, someone said dude has fucked up his life.
What? Doing what?
£20 an hour is fast food minimum wage here in CA. Dude has fucked up his life. If you want to help him fix that, that's on you. But you are gonna be a financial mess for decades.
Wow. There is not much love going around tonight.
No, I
lot
can't
of hate.
believe we're slagging someone off who's gone and got a degree in something that they're clearly passionate about. You know, money isn't everything. Money's helpful, but money is not everything. If you ain't happy in a job, then it's going to go on forever. If you're happy in your job, it's like another day of gloriousness. It's too much. It's too much. No, it's been awful tonight. No, I'm not happy. No!
Right, thank you for
No.
tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe this. There's plenty more of that to come, I'm sure.
Your mum, fucking bitches. Leave that poor boy alone. Fucking arseholes. Like, follow and subscribe for more content.
Bye.
Wow. What do you think of that? I think. What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything.